Keeping kids safe online means navigating a massive market of third-party monitoring apps that operate completely invisibly in the background of their devices. KidsGuard Pro is one of the most heavily marketed options you'll come across, pitching itself as an affordable, all-in-one safety net for parents. But if you look past the sales page and dig into independent security research and technical teardowns, a very different picture emerges. Mapping the parental control landscape. Built-in tools like Apple Screen Time set bottom left, low effort, low impact. KidsGuard Pro lands extreme top right. You get high-impact surveillance, but it requires high installation effort and introduces significant technical device risk. This forces a crucial question. Is this app actually a seamless parental control tool, or is it a fragmented privacy risk disguised as safety software? We need to answer that clearly before you hand a third-party company deep, system-level access to your child's digital life. KidsGuard Pro doesn't offer a universal experience. What you actually get depends entirely on whether your child uses an Android or an iPhone. On Android, the monitoring is granular. You get an accurate keylogger, real-time location tracking, and even the ability to record ambient audio, all without having to root the phone. The trade-off is how you get it on the device. You have to sideload the app. This means intentionally bypassing Google Play Protect, which actively lowers the phone's baseline security against malware. If your child has an iPhone, the process is completely different. You don't install a physical app at all. Instead, you sync data remotely using their iCloud credentials. Because of Apple's closed ecosystem, that method strips away most of the powerful features. You lose real-time syncing, ambient recording, and deep social media tracking, unless you are willing to jailbreak the device. The operating system dictates the entire value proposition. Apple families run into severe technical roadblocks, while Android users get deep access at the cost of device security. ClevGuard heavily markets their Pro tier as a complete, unified parental control dashboard, one place to manage everything. This scorecard shows what happens when you compare their marketing claims against the technical reality of the installed software. The all-in-one claim falls apart almost immediately. Upgrading to Pro gives you advanced surveillance features like remote screenshots, but it actually strips out basic parental controls like website blocking and screen time limits. If you want to actively control how the device is used, not just silently watch it, you are forced to juggle multiple completely separate applications. The software does successfully capture highly detailed chat logs and media from popular social platforms, but those logs aren't in the main app. To see them, you have to install separate, standalone add-on apps for WhatsApp, TikTok, and Snapchat. That all-in-one promise is demonstrably false. To get full coverage, you have to manage a highly fragmented and frustrating software ecosystem. Beyond the clunky user experience, recent academic security research has analyzed the underlying code and data practices of sideloaded trackers like this one. By relying on third-party vendors outside the official app stores, parents gain surveillance capabilities that Apple and Google explicitly forbid, but that research uncovered specific data privacy risks in exchange. These apps often lack proper data encryption and rely on weak privacy policies designed to protect the corporation over the user. Cybersecurity professionals use what they call an indicator of compromise to identify malicious stalkerware on a device. Because of its technical architecture and the mechanisms it uses to hide on the device, KidsGuard Pro matches multiple established indicators of compromise. In your attempt to protect your child from theoretical online threats, you may be directly exposing their sensitive, unencrypted data to severe, verified security vulnerabilities. Then there is the purchasing experience itself. The company heavily advertises a budget-friendly base plan for Android at $39.99 a month. But the actual cart experience reveals a checkout system that automatically adds hidden products to your transaction. As this chart illustrates, stealth editions like WhatsApp monitors and iCloud Lite plans stack on top of that base price, secretly pushing the true total well over $100 without any clear warning. They do advertise a 30-day money-back guarantee, but qualifying for it requires navigating a maze of strict conditional fine print. There is no live support, and their notoriously slow, email-only responses create serious friction. This makes it incredibly difficult to get a refund processed before your window expires. The budget-friendly pitch falls apart once you factor in deceptive billing practices and a post-purchase support system designed to prevent you from canceling. KidsGuard Pro is an incredibly powerful Android surveillance tool wrapped in deceptive marketing. It is definitively not a seamless, all-in-one parental control solution. To decide if you should actually buy it, look at this decision flowchart. Ask yourself, what is your primary goal? If you are a time-poor parent who just wants to block specific websites and limit screen time, avoid this completely. Stick to standard built-in tools like Google Family Link. If your family uses iPhones, you must also avoid this due to the severe data limitations. You are much better off looking at alternatives tailored for iOS, like mSpy or uMobix. If you are uncomfortable with unencrypted sideloaded apps and poor data privacy policies, you should immediately disqualify this tool. The ideal user for KidsGuard Pro is a budget-conscious Android owner who prioritizes absolute stealth and deep surveillance, needing specific tools like a keylogger or AI photo detection. If that describes you, you have to accept the trade-off. Getting maximum data means tolerating the friction of installing multiple fragmented apps and navigating a clunky dashboard. When choosing a digital safety net, prioritize your family's actual data security and your own operational sanity over slick marketing promises.